chill,
Yeah.
relax. It's time to chill, basically. But it's 4 o'clock. I still got shit to do. I don't do it.
Yeah, I need to break out of the cycle of like constantly wanting to chill. Like it's fun to chill, but I need to get more into the mind of like, all right, bro, let's do something here. Like, cause I like creating shit. I like doing shit. That's why I started the podcast. That's why I like making music, or that's why I like making music. That's why I like making YouTube videos. Like I like doing shit. It makes me feel productive. It makes me feel good after. I'm like, I'm satisfied, you know?
I mean, it may suck thinking, like, before you do, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. But, like, there's some things you just got to do, and you know you'll feel better after you do it. But it's just hard, like,
it's hard to get
yourself
through it.
That's where I'm kind of at.
Yeah.
My problem is, like, growing up, I kind of wish to have this life where, like, everything was routine, because like it
makes it easier. It's more organized.
Yeah, I like being
more comfortable.
Organized.
You don't like when it like goes off the rails, because then it's unknown, and humans are notoriously known to not really like the unknown.
Oh, for sure. Like I grew up.
Like, could you imagine when we were cavemen? Bro, that shit was probably fucking scary as hell.
Yeah, I mean...
all kinds of wild animals out there.
Oh, for sure. Not knowing what to do, how to survive.
Not to mention if there was humans and dinosaurs at the same time.
Fucking it being bright outside and then the sun goes down, what do you do? They don't know better. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely grew up wanting this, like... This goes back to the media. Like, I watch YouTube videos of, like... I grew up watching Roman Atwood, for instance. He has a good life. He has a good house, beautiful wife.
Good wife, great wife, great family.
I've always been in love with her since I was a kid.
Oh, dude, I had such a crush on her when we were younger.
He's had this routine where, like, I don't know if I do this myself. My brain programs this.
And he likes NF.
Yeah.
Big NF fan.
Oh, for sure. But, like, routine, that's my big thing. Like, every day I wake up, I think to myself, I hope I get off at this time so I can go do this and do this by that time. Like
and then
I'm programmed.
Not to mention if it doesn't happen, then it feels like everything's falling apart. And then by
the rest of your day,
by the end, it ruins it.
It's everything.
You feel like shit afterwards.
Like I tell myself,
I didn't get to anything I wanted to do today.
But you have the time. You just don't.
Well,
one thing screws up and you're screwed up for the rest.
Yeah, I mean, it also just depends because sometimes, family wants to do something and then it just kind of ruins your plans that way. Yeah. Or, like, just something pops up. I mean, that's just how life goes.
I find it hard, like, finding that, like, not acceptable, but, like, accepting the fact that shit's going to change and you're going to have things that happen.
Yeah.
And I've kind of seen that in other people's lives, and I'm like, you know what, I just need to slow down, let my life play out, live in the present more, and, like... just shit's gonna happen.
Yep.
I tell myself I need to be at the gym at 3:30 every day so I can get done by this certain time and do this and do that.
Yeah.
I plan my days out way in advance, and I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
It just puts more stress on you.
It definitely puts way more stress on you because when you don't get to do it, like I said, it feels like everything falls apart and then you just fall into a hole.
Yep.
Anyway. Welcome back to the big house, guys. Today I'm joined with my my brother, my fucking long-lived brother.
Hell yeah, we go way back.
Way back. Best friends since we first met.
We're going to let you know how it all started and where it's at.
Yep. It was 3rd grade. I remember it so clear because I was like, dude, I remember the first time. Okay, so...
I don't remember much from my childhood, but there's certain things, and this is definitely...
Don't worry.
Top of the pole.
I have... great memory from my childhood because I cherish it so much.
I don't.
So in 3rd grade, I noticed that there was a new kid in my class, and I'd never seen him before. It was me.
That was me.
I'd never seen this kid before, and I was like, at first I didn't know how to feel about you because we were talking, whenever you first like start school, and
I'm cooler. I can color in the lines.
When you first start school, the teacher always does like these icebreaker things to like try to get everyone comfortable or whatever. And so they'll ask you like questions to like about yourself to try to like, get you friends with your peers, your fellow classmates. And what was it? We were talking about something about like how much sleep did you get last night or something, or like what do we do? and or like what time you go to bed. It was like your bedtime or something like that.
Definitely way past my bedtime.
Yeah, and we were talking about bedtimes in 3rd grade, and
my parents would have beat me.
I remember it got to Blaine, and I was like interested because I've never seen this kid before. Like we grew up in a small school, okay, so everyone knew everyone. So the new kids, like everyone was focusing on them.
I think our grade, it was like 70 people that graduated that class.
Did they? No, are you sure?
It was pretty small.
Because I remember my brother's graduation classes were way lower. Like some of them were like 40.
It might have been lower. I don't know.
Even lower than that.
It was way low.
Then again, Argenta did start to get a little bigger as as time went on.
It was a small school.
But I remember our teacher, shout out Miss Dupek, she's the GOAT. She asked us bedtimes, and I remember it got to you, and you said something about like, you said I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. or something like that.
That is wild.
And the whole class started laughing. And you're like, yeah, I play a lot of Call of Duty. And I knew right then and there. I was like, this kid's either gonna be absolutely hilarious and one of my new best friends, or he's gonna be a little shithead. And then we started talking.
I'll show you later.
Yeah, show me later. Then we started talking. Then I don't even remember from there, but I remember the next thing that happened was we started learning about spiders.
Banana spiders at that. The big things.
All the spiders. We started learning about all the spiders.
We have banana spiders in the classroom.
We were learning about like, the anatomy of spiders, all the different parts they have. And in case you guys don't know, spiders have 8 legs, right? Everyone knows that. But they also have those little 2 extra things in front of their mouths that like help like feed the food into their mouth or whatever.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what those are. And they're called palps. They're called PALPs or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're called palps. And my little dumbass thought they were like pea pals is what they were called. And I remember one day
we were lab partners. This day.
Well, I think it was at recess. It was at recess, and I came up to you. It might have been in class. It was either in class or at recess on the playground. I came up to you, and I was like, hey, dude, you want to be my pea pal? And you're like, yeah. I remember your face was like, you were so confused at first. You're like, what? And I was like, you want to be my pea pal, bro? You know the spiders, like the things or whatever? The pea pals. And he's like, hell yeah. Well, be pal.
We were the fastest on that playground.
Oh, dude.
So, like, we
were the quickest.
We were automatically like, yep, he's cool.
In case you guys didn't know.
He's fast. I'm fast. We're best friends.
When you're younger, popularity is about how athletic you are.
The teachers love
if you're fast or if you're strong, even if you're fat, you may not be the cool popular, like you maybe get bullied for being fat, but if you're fat and funny, those are the popular kids. And me and Blaine, we were the fastest.
I feel like that's targeted.
By far. What? What's targeted?
Go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
The fat.
What about fat? You weren't fat.
I'm not talking about me.
Who do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't targeted. I don't know.
No, I was just saying, like, in general. Like, usually...
Yeah.
The most well-known people are usually, like, if you have something weird about you, if you have, like, a fat mole on your lip or something, you're going to be popular.
As a kid growing up, you're automatically going to, like... You're going to see differences in other kids. Yeah. But, like, if there's a difference between me and you, it could be small or big, and you're funny, like, okay, maybe he's cool. He's different, but he's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I meant. Is like if you're like really
I wasn't trying to like shit on you there.
If you're really ugly, like you're popular. It's not a good popular. Like a lot of people are probably gonna be bullying you, but you're well known still, It's just a bad popular. We were fortunate enough that we were athletic and pretty funny, making everyone crack up. And so we had we were the fastest, so we had the good popular. We were constantly racing, dude. Remember all the races we would have?
Looking back on it, that's all we did at recess. But like, come on now, you're gonna use your abilities to your success. And at the time, it was get the 4th grade teacher's attention. Mrs. Lucas. Shout out Mrs. Lucas.
Shout out Mrs. Lucas. She was an absolute saint. Love that teacher.
She gave the best
She was
hugs.
she was so pretty. Yeah, you were one of those kids that would hug her.
I love that.
For those of you that don't know either, if you were a pretty elementary school teacher, you should be expecting a bunch of hugs from all the boys.
from me.
Yeah, they were getting constant hugs. I was never one of those guys because I knew better.
Liar.
I didn't. I never hugged Miss Lucas like that. I would never, like, bro, I'm telling you, every single day, anytime she was seen, she was getting hugged.
I mean, she was just a cool teacher.
No, I mean, I'm sure she liked it too. I mean, she was getting the attention.
Also as a kid, there was a stigma around like older teachers. Like they were more strict. And as a kid, you didn't want that. So like, and she was pretty young.
Yeah, she was younger.
She was young.
She
so
was
like,
brand new.
You automatically gonna think, oh, she's cool. She's young.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had her for 4th grade. Who did you have for 4th grade?
I had Mrs. Dunham at Mount Zion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
I forgot. This fucker moved away from me in 3rd grade.
Came
into my life in 3rd grade and then
once.
moved away.
Not once, but twice.
That little bastard. Well, it was after I moved away though, because you moved away and then didn't come back until 5th grade, and then
it was 6th grade.
It was 5th grade. I remember.
It was halfway.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It was 5th grade.
No.
Dude, trust me. I
had
remember.
Mrs. Beard at Mount Zion.
You don't understand how in love I was with you, Blaine. In the most non-gay way possible.
It was 6th grade.
You were my best friend in 3rd grade. Like, I had never met anyone else that I related to nearly as close to.
Okay, let's go back to 3rd grade. You gave me your home phone number.
Oh yeah, this is a classic story. So, back when we had home phones, we had. I don't know what your home phone looked like, but our home phone was like, it was one that you could take off of like the little charger station or whatever. Like, what was your home phone? Was it like one that was on the wall?
No, it had that little like charging dock.
Yeah. So we had the same kind of phone then. It was off the little charging dock or whatever. And I remember I went home, asked my mom what our phone number was, had her write it down on a piece of paper. Then I took it to school.
Put that shit in my pocket.
Yeah, took it to school, gave it to my buddy, and then waited for him to call because we also, when we were in school, we would go to the computer lab and play a lot of mini clip pool. And I wanted to play that while we were at home because I was, you know what? I got a home computer. My dad works.
We were also
my dad has a computer. So I'll see if maybe I can squeeze in some, 8-ball pool time with me and my bro. And so I gave him my phone number and waited for him to call at home. It was almost like we were dating, honestly.
That's weird.
I mean, it's true. Dude, don't make it weird.
You're making it weird.
You love me, brother.
Yeah, but
it's brotherly love. We were like family from the beginning.
we just clicked.
Yeah, immediately. But
Ren and Stimpy type shit.
But yeah, so I waited at home, waited for his phone call all day. I'm pretty sure it didn't happen the first day. I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd day because
you buttered my pan.
What does that even mean? But I don't think it was the first day because I remember waiting all day. Never happened.
It wasn't.
Yeah, and then I came back to school the next day. I was like, dude, what the hell? Why didn't you call? I thought I was waiting for you all day. He left me waiting, bro. I
was doing my times tables.
He's been one. But then the next day, finally got a call at like 4:00.
It was right after school.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I got off the bus and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a ring.
So I waited by the phone again. Waited for this kid.
I was on my front porch, my swinging porch. I was swinging. It was a nice day. Wind was blowing, trees rustling, leaves falling, and I was swinging on that thing.
Yeah. Waited by the phone for the for Blaine to call.
My legs might have been like, I was.
What are you talking about right now?
Keep going.
Finally got a call. I answer, and he says, "Hello?" And I say, "Hello."
Hold on. You wanna recreate it?
I'm doing it right now. Do you remember word for word what happened? Because I don't want you to fluff it up. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Here,
perfectly what happened.
Ring. I'm calling you.
Okay.
I'm calling you. It's
All right.
like
Hello?
10 seconds, you know. Picks up, hello. Oh, wait. There you go. Hello?
All right, dude. You fucking already ruined it. Botching it.
Is Tate there?
Yeah, this is Tate.
Sorry, wrong number. Just hang up on his ass.
He calls me. I say hello. He says hello. Is Tate there? I say, this is Tate. And then he goes, sorry, wrong number. And then hangs up. And, bro, I was so confused as to what just happened.
You sounded like your mom, not going to lie.
I sounded like my mom. I mean,
it might have
I
been,
did have a higher pitched voice.
It could have been.
I've always had a higher pitched voice.
The wind going through the trees or the creaky metal swing that I was on, but
you were on a swing when you were calling?
Yeah, my front porch.
No shit.
I was swinging.
You had a swing on your front porch?
Hell yeah.
I thought you lived in an apartment.
No, it was in Dalton City.
I don't think I've ever seen that house.
We lived in 2 different houses in Dalton City, but it was the first one. It was a little small house. I love that house. So many memories.
Yeah, so absolutely confused me because I was like, what just happened? You know, I said it was me, and he says wrong number, and I knew it was him because I mean, it sounded just like him. You know,
it did not sound like you.
And then the next day at school, I'm like, dude, what the hell? I was like, why did you hang up on me? He was like, that was you? I was like, yes, that was me. I said, this is Tate. And he goes, I thought you said, who is Tate? That's why I hung up.
I thought you were someone else.
Oh, that memory will be cemented into my brain for the rest of eternity, I think.
All right, let me ask you this.
All right.
Bro to bro, man to man, wavelengths are waving right now.
Okay.
Think of another staple. Right now, what am I thinking of?
The Batman.
Hell yeah, the Batman.
The Batman. So, some time had passed. You know, we had gone. So he moved away at the end of 3rd grade. Let me preface this a little bit. So at our school, at the end of the year, in elementary school anyway, at the end of the year, we had what was called Team Day. And Blaine had never experienced Team Day because this was his first year. And I was like, Blaine, are you excited for Team Day? And he hits me with some hard fucking facts, and he just goes, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I mean, I might be able to, but I'm pretty sure I'm moving back to Mount Zion. And I was like, what? Dude, as soon as I heard that, like, the room went dark. My eyes started to blur a little bit. I was like, what the hell just happened? I just met my best friend ever.
I'm in 3rd grade and my life's over.
Yeah, I just met the best friend ever. And all of a sudden, he's moving away from me. I only got to see him for a year. I was like, I'm never going to see this kid ever again. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Sorry for cussing. But,
sorry for cussing, hey, brother.
Sorry for cussing. Yeah, so I was like, dude, he's not even going to experience Team Day. Team Day was great, too, by the way. For all you folks out there, Team Day basically was at the end of the year. No, you didn't go. You fucking missed it. And I was so upset because Team Day was the greatest, bro.
I did that shit in kindergarten.
Everyone was excited for Team Day because basically what happened was each class, like, so the 3rd graders, the 4th graders, the 3rd graders, all of them had their own matching T-shirts, like different colors. So, like, say 3rd graders were yellow, 4th graders were blue, whatever. And basically all the PE teachers and all the staff of the school basically set up like a bunch of bounce houses and like a bunch of snacks and drinks and all this. And basically it was just a fun day to end the year, And Blaine never got to experience it, so I was super excited for him to experience it with me because I was like, this is going to be great. And then he ends up moving away to Mount Zion, broke my heart. And then 4th grade, never saw him again, didn't talk to him because, we were still young, didn't have phones or nothing. And then 5th grade came around, and then halfway in, this motherfucker shows up, and I hear from a different source.
In the shadows, I'm Batman.
I hear from through the grapevine that Blaine's back. And bro, when I tell you that the excitement that I felt, I immediately left my class to go to the principal's office to figure out what fucking class you were in, because I was like, I have to know.
I don't remember her name. She was kind of she was mean.
Yeah.
Because who'd you have?
I had Miss Civil.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Civil, bro.
I can't remember who I had.
By far,
her name.
But dude, I didn't know how to feel about it because all I heard, from 4th grade going into 5th grade was that you don't want Miss Civil because she's super strict and super hard and whatever. And then I also heard from other people that she's actually a really good teacher, so I didn't know. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of scared. So I hope I don't get hurt because there's also other 5th grade teachers that I knew were really good and really fun. Yeah, so I ended up getting Miss Civil, and she was a great teacher. She was awesome. She made it really fun. I mean, her class was definitely a little bit harder.
I mean, I had a great teacher,
but it was good. It set me up for, middle school. I was ready to go. And, yeah, so I found out that Blaine was in... What class were you in? Miss Garrett's?
Yeah, that's her name. Garrett.
Miss Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, and... which I had a bunch of friends in that class too. I heard that class was pretty fun.
I was best friends with
because I think Barton was in that class. Sean I probably shouldn't drop names.
Sean was in it.
Yeah.
Logan.
Probably should drop last names. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I heard I heard that was a pretty fun class, honestly. But then I remember seeing you in the hallways, and I was like, Blaine, there's no way that you're back. And at first, you were kind of weird about it, which kind of upset me a little bit because we didn't click immediately.
I didn't
like
know
we did
what
last
to think
time
because I had made friends in Mount Zion.
Yeah,
like it was just it was a cycle I went through.
Bro, I thought moving, this kid fucking forgot about me. I was like, no way.
And making more. But yeah, I was definitely excited to be back.
Yeah,
but it was a little weird for me. But
kid came back. I saw him in the hallways. I was like, Blaine, you're back. I was like, no way.
Well, and it might have also been...
He did not have the same energy that I did. I was so excited to see him again, and he was just like, oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Well,
I was like, no fucking way this dude's doing this to me right now.
Because we weren't allowed to talk in the hallways.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
I had a strict teacher. Couldn't talk.
Yeah, I think Miss Garrett was pretty strict about stuff like that.
She was for sure.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then I saw him, there on out, and then, was it 5th grade or was it in middle school when we really started playing Call of Duty together? I felt like it was in 5th grade.
Well, that would have been Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
right?
Black Ops 2.
Whenever that came out, I don't know.
I feel like I was 5th grade. If not, then it was 6th grade, Zion for sure.
In 5th grade.
No, you were in Mount Zion in 5th grade from the start, and then like halfway through.
Yeah.
Then you came back.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, in case you guys were wondering, me and Blaine were the best quickscopers on the goddamn planet at what, 13? How old were we?
Still are.
No, not 13. That's way too old.
2v2 right
How
now?
old were we in 5th grade?
That would have been...
Were we like 11?
It would have been 10 or 11 because you start kindergarten at 5.
Yeah, so it would have been like 10 or 11.
10 or 11, yeah.
Yeah, me and Blaine, we joined clans. We were in different clans together. Remember Fuse?
Oh, God.
Fuse Q-Scoper and
Q-Scoper?
Fuse Headshots.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that?
Memories.
That was insane. Back in the day.
That shit was cool back in the day.
So,
right?
were we... I feel like we were X14X Young Wheezy and X14X Elder Wheezy. We were in the Wheezy clan first, right?
Yeah, that was my brother's account, by the way. He started that. And
yeah, so we had some whack-ass names. We had all kinds of different letters and numbers and shit in it. Different capitalizations and whatnot.
It was cool back in the day.
It was cool. And I remember one day, my first Xbox Live account name was Darth Tater, 2013. 2013, how long ago was that? 2013. Yeah, so that would have been 5th grade. Yeah. That would have been 5th grade. Yeah, so I was Darth Tater 2013, the first account I ever had. Black Ops 2 came out. I
got that shit for
grinding
Christmas.
That. I got it.
I love that shit.
How did I get that? I think I just stole it from my brothers when they weren't playing it because they had the game, but they were mostly playing Modern Warfare. They were definitely more of Modern Warfare kids. I was the Black Ops kid for sure.
Black Ops 2, best Call of Duty
Black
ever.
Ops 2 is by far the greatest Call of Duty, and there's there's no competition. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, nothing better.
Even if they remaster that shit, it's not gonna be the same.
I was more of a zombies kid, but dude, me and Blaine were fucking shit up on the public matches, on
Catch me on the sticks today. It's the same result.
Oh, dude, it's the same result. It doesn't even matter. Me and Blaine were constantly 1v1ing to the point where we don't even like 1v1ing anymore.
I beat him every time.
Okay.
I humbled his ass.
All right. You chill the fuck out for a second. We had good and bad days, okay? We were trading back and forth. Just like hey, let's talk about Siege lately, huh? How about them 1v1s? Who's been winning them?
I will stomp.
Who's been winning them?
What's your max rank?
Who's been winning them?
What's your highest rank?
Who's been winning them?
What's your highest rank?
Higher than yours?
No, it ain't.
Higher than yours?
No, it ain't.
Bro, I was plat back when Emerald was plat. That was back when plat was hard to get to, motherfucker.
All right, let's run it.
Yeah. I've been playing Siege way longer than you.
All right, this season.
And that's why every time we 1v1, I win.
This season,
every time.
Who's higher. With a higher win-loss and higher KD.
But it's every time, though. Like, have you beat me once in Siege? 1v1? Yes. I don't think so.
Yes.
No, the only time you've beaten me is whenever we're doing, like, 2v2s or 3v3s. In custom games.
Okay.
That's 100% true.
You also know I'm not a 1v1 type of guy. Put me in a ranked match. I'm carrying the boat.
I'm just saying, dude. I mean, 1v1 is the true test of skill,
let's not get past the point. Like,
now, I will say, hey, I'll give it to you. Back in Black Ops 2, I will say I think you were a little bit better than me.
I don't know about that. I was ass at that game.
What are you talking? No, with quickscoping?
Oh, yeah, I was cold as fuck.
I think you were definitely a little bit... I think I was the better trick shotter.
I was a man with the sticks.
I was the better trick shotter. You were the better quickscoper. Okay? And the 1v1s... Dude, you remember how many different 1v1s we would sit in? Because we would join public lobbies and then talk mad crazy shit. Mad crazy. And we would get people to 1v1 and 2v2 us. I think we've only lost like 2v2 against kids back then.
Yep.
And those were against kids that were actually insane. Like
put us in your parlays.
Yeah. But oh goodness. Where were we going with that? Where did we start here?
I really don't know.
We were going to talk about something, but then we started talking about third grade.
And
then you left.
We were at fifth grade.
And then you came back to fifth grade. And then we were going to talk about Call of Duty. But there was something else we were going to...
Darth Tater.
There was something... Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
You remember the Darth Tater?
You remember Cameron's was Slayface? I know, yeah.
I don't even...
Oh, you probably
I don't think I even remember that.
He was Power Weezy when you met him, right?
Yeah. No. He was something before that, but I can't remember what his name was.
I think it was Slayface 17. It was he loved Batman, and it was off of Clayface. He made it Slayface.
Oh, I think I do remember that, actually.
Slayface 17.
Back in the day. Shout out Cameron. He's our boy.
Love you, Cameron.
Love you, Cam.
You need to come by more.
Yeah, I miss you, dude.
Buddy. You're the little brother.
Cameron, I know I give you a lot of tough noodles sometimes because I just talk a lot of shit, and that's what I do. But you're also younger, and that's just what I do. I grew up with 3 older brothers. That's us. That's just us showing tough love.
Got you. We got you.
We got you, Cameron, bro. It's us 3. Us 4 with Kavan.
Kavan.
Yeah, shout out fucking Kavan, bro. You're a dog.
Love you, Kavan.
Yep. One of these days, we're going to have all 4 of us on this podcast. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. We're going to talk about all of our great memories we shared together.
Which we need to make more, honestly.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we need to get Kavan down in Decatur, bro.
Move his ass down here.
We need to.
Access to me and you both.
Yeah. Yeah. I just find it hard to find times where, because we don't really play the same games much anymore. Like we still do, but like, I don't know. There's just, I don't even really play games that much anymore as it is. And if I do, it's on computer. I don't really play console games anymore.
Definitely lowered.
Yeah, I don't really play console much anymore. And I just play a lot of story games by myself. Like I don't even really play that many multiplayer. If I do, I'm playing Siege on PC. Or sometimes I'll play console Siege. But whatever.
Yeah, sometimes.
Vaughn, fucking love you, brother. We're gonna do great things. Absolutely. But Yep. So the reason we're shouting out all these people is because we have a new clan now. It's no longer the Wheezy clan. What year did we start that? The Crypt clan.
It's been like 5 or 6 years.
We got Crypt Grizzly, which is I, of course, because I love grizzly bears, if you know anything about me. We got Crypt Chaos, which is Blaine. And then we got Crypt Power.
Not Envy.
No, he was Power Wheezy. That's what he
Power
was. He was
Wheezy.
Power Wheezy. Crypt Envy. Crypt Gasian, which he changed.
He's changed it a couple times.
He's no longer Crypt Gasian anymore. No longer in the clan. He still is in the clan. He's just got a different name now.
We call it a clan just because that's
Crypt
what
Bean.
We've
My
had
boy
this going.
Omar. Omar, if you're listening, which you're probably not, but if you are, brother, I miss you, bud. I miss the way you used to be, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, you've got some stuff going on, and that's okay. Okay, you got some stuff going on. You know, do your thing.
We all do.
But don't forget what we had. You know, me and you were we were close, bro. I miss you, bud. But yeah, Omar, my favorite Mexican of all time.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just, bro, come on. I can't say that.
Well, you
can't
did.
say that. He's my favorite Mexican.
Yeah.
He is. He's a Mexican.
You can say that.
Bro, I remember one time in a student section when we were watching a basketball game or something, this motherfucker showed up with Lil Taco written in Sharpie on his forehead with face tattoos.
Lil Taco.
Bro, oh my God. Everyone loved Omar. He was great. Fucking miss you, bud. Crypt Bean. And he was insane at gaming, bro. He's better than us. He was better than us. When we would play Apex Legends, do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he wasn't that good of a team player, but solo, he was going out there and soloing 3 of them at a time and winning. That dude was a beast. Shout out Omar. Miss you, bud. But
Do we throw Timmy in this?
well, of course.
He just changed his name, actually.
Brand new addition to the Crypt clan.
Crypt Nuts.
Crypt Nuts.
That's him. Yep.
Crypt Nuts. When did he change that? Was that when we were playing Sea of Thieves? Or were we playing Siege? I can't remember.
It was, I think it was Siege, because there was someone else that was wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Siege.
Only the elites can join Crypt.
Leave it to Timmy.
Only the
Crypt
elites.
Nuts.
Timmy was the newest elite. New friend to me. Old friend to Blaine. How long have you guys known each other?
So I think I was introduced to Timmy. So I became friends with Garrett, who introduced me to Draven.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of introduced me to like the whole group. So it would have been this summer between 8th grade and freshman year.
Okay. So he's still somewhat newer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we love Timmy. Shout out to Timmy. Timmy, if you're listening, love you, brother. I got a special connection with you. I don't know what it is, but I just love you, dude. I really do. You just always brighten up the mood no matter what. You're always, you never show that you're going through something at all. Like, I don't know if you're going through stuff or not. All I know is that every time you join the party, you are constantly brightening up the mood every single time.
Small pecker syndrome.
Without fail. Yeah, it's probably the fact that his balls are tiny to the point where,
Crypt Nuts.
damn near microscopic.
It's a lie.
Yeah. Good old Timmy. What a character that guy is.
Gotta play Siege more, Timmy.
Yeah, he's busy though, man. He's always working.
Yep. Always
Working in El Paso.
working the corners.
That too.
Love you, Timothy.
Love you, bud. I better get a Christmas present from you next year.
Oh, I got my Christmas present from him. It's actually in my car. I gotta take that thing out.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
He's a wild card.
You never know with Timmy.
Never know with Timmy. But
I don't think we can get him on here.
No. I mean, we probably
can,
we
but
could. We could.
Have to maybe time down.
Yeah, we would have to sit him down and tell him what he can and cannot say. Because yeah, he says
Timmy's a character.
He says some pretty wild things.
That's what makes him special. You never know.
You just never know.
He is the blackjack.
Yep.
Where were we going with this?
I mean, we're just talking, man.
We're just talking. Yeah.
We've had quite a few teas on us. We're feeling pretty good. I don't know about you. I'm feeling pretty good.
Tweez.
I gotta pee pretty bad right now.
Okay.
I do. I gotta pee bad. So I'm.
Right, brother.
You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna go pee. If you know, I'm gonna let you say what you want to say while I'm gone. And if it's
I'm gonna be talking to myself.
If it's really dumb, I'm just gonna cut it out. Okay. So you better entertain the masses. All right. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna talk to myself.
Yeah. Just talk to the people. The people out there.
We the people. Moving all your shit out.
All right. I'm back.
Why you out of breath from pissing?
I don't know. It was a good pee. You never have good pee.
So you're out of breath.
We were just sitting there like, you know, leaning up against the wall.
No, I enjoy those. I'm not out of breath after.
I don't know why I'm out of breath. Whatever, dude. Quit putting me on the spot.
Well.
So, anyway, now that you've learned about our friendship, I actually have a best friend quiz here. And we're going to take it to see if me and Blaine really are compatible. If we are truly inseparable, as it says on here. It says, take the ultimate best friend quiz to discover if you and your BFF truly share an unbreakable bond. This fun and insightful quiz will put your friendship to the test and determine if you are truly inseparable. From knowing each other's favorite ice cream flavors to recalling unforgettable inside jokes, the best friend quiz will cover it all.
I'm going to lose.
So,
I didn't study.
How do you lose?
I didn't study.
How do you lose a quiz?
I didn't study.
I don't think you can lose at a quiz. I think you can
lose.
fail a quiz. All right. So I'm going to take this first, and then you're just not going to take one, I guess. So
you're gonna, this is about like me. You're answering about me.
Yeah. So I'm going to answer.
You're going to lose.
On behalf of...
I'm a mysterious man.
You're not mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
You think that you're Batman, but you sniff your own farts and enjoy them quite a bit.
Okay, dude.
First
Pulled
question.
that out of your ass.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. So,
you did.
First question. Dude, shut the hell up. I'm trying to answer questions. Number 1. How often do you have a meaningful conversation with your friend? I would A, every single time we meet. B, sometimes. C, rarely. Or D, never. I'm going to go ahead and say never because all
right, dude.
You pretty much never say anything interesting ever.
That's horseshit.
No. All right, it's every single time we meet, I would say. What is that?
Sometimes we just I don't know. It depends on...
I have to click start.
I don't know. Sometimes me and you be having good days and just don't have to talk about things like that.
I think we have meaningful conversations. You don't think
more times than not, yeah.
You don't think that most of our conversations are meaningful?
Oh, yeah, they are. In the sense like deeper conversations.
Would you rather I say sometimes or rarely?
More sometimes than like every time. More than that, for sure.
All right, this is my fucking quiz. So you shut up. I'm gonna say every single time. Bastard.
Well, you got that one wrong.
Nope.
You didn't study.
Nope. We'll see what the quiz says, Buster. What? You don't get to decide.
I'm on Google.
What? What are you saying?
What's the next question?
What are you saying?
What's the next question?
No, explain to me what you just said right there. Dumbass. Shut up.
It's okay.
Do you usually find it easier to be yourself in front of your friend?
No, I bet you're way fruitier by yourself.
All right. Yes, absolutely. I try my best, but not all the time, though.
What does that mean? You try your best?
Yeah, I don't even know. Sometimes, but it's difficult for me, or no, I can never be myself when I'm around them. Obviously, I can be myself around you. How often are you available for each other when either of you is going through tough times? Almost every time we need someone to talk to. Not every time, but most of the time. Sometimes, or we don't share our personal issues. I would say that you are usually the first person I go to when I have, stuff that I'm kind of noodling around with in my brain. You're usually the person I kind of bounce my thoughts off of.
Yeah. I mean, we're one and the same.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of aspects.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I share everything with you, but usually, like, if I'm really dealing with stuff, I'll usually talk to you about it. Also, we're constantly talking about our dreams and our future and shit like that. We've been doing that since we were kids.
Yeah.
Do you solve your issues or involve a third person? I don't think we have really ever had issues.
What?
Yeah, it says, do you solve your issues or involve a third person?
What?
When me and you have issues.
Like together?
Yeah, like, bro, I don't think we've ever genuinely fought.
We'll clash on things, but no, we don't have issues.
Bro, I don't even know about that.
I remember
there
was one time.
I mean, there was probably a couple things.
No, there was one time. You know what I'm thinking of.
Is it when it was about the Cardinals and Cubs?
No.
Do you remember that? I remember I stopped talking to you for a week because we were arguing about the Cardinals and Cubs.
About this one thing.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not gonna name drop.
Really?
It was over a girl. 6th grade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this.
Hold on. What was her name? I know her first name.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I forgot about that.
I remember I was laying. I had a bunk bed with my brother. And I had the top bunk. I remember I'd come home after school and just lay in my top bunk because I was like, "Fuck, he's mad at me. We're never gonna talk again over something stupid."
I don't even really remember what happened.
I don't remember what it was, but I know what it was about.
Like, did you say something to her or something? I don't even remember.
Oh.
It was pointless. It didn't matter.
It was stupid, but 6th grade us were like, you know what? Fuck you. You're not my friend.
I remember the first time we stopped talking was because it was over the Cardinals and Cubs. Do you remember that? I stopped talking to you for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I immediately started sitting with you again back at lunch. And I was like, listen, dude, I'm sorry I was being an asshole. I was like, it's the Cardinals and Cubs. Who gives a shit? Because I'm a Cardinal fan. He's a Cubs fan.
I'm wearing a Cubs shirt right now.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even that big of a baseball fan. I'm not anymore. I just like the Cardinals.
I was back then.
My older brother likes the Cardinals, and I liked watching the games with him. And I was like, hell yeah, fucking go Cardinals. Matt Holliday, fucking Albert Pujols, and Yadier Molina. Bro, back in the day, Cardinals were unstoppable. And then they started to go downhill, and then fucking Cubs got, what's his name? What's it, Anthony something?
Anthony Rizzo?
Yeah, Rizzo.
He was on the team forever.
Hated that dude. Yeah, but he started getting really good, though.
He was a baller.
He started getting real good. He was hitting homers constantly.
The 2016 team was a baller.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when they won the World Series.
Yeah.
And then they just fell down a deep hole, and I haven't watched since.
Yeah, I mostly just thought it was fun to talk shit to you about the Cubs because how much you loved them. I didn't actually really care. But then I started to really care for some reason. And then I stopped talking to you for like a week.
That's an asshole move.
Yeah, it was a dick move.
You better be sorry.
That's why I came back and said I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing, you know? I'm
never gonna let that go.
I was making problems for no reason.
Remember that shit.
All right, next question. Question 4. Do you solve your issue? Oh, this is the same one. I didn't answer it. Yeah, we solve our. I mean, we don't even have issues, but yeah, I'll say we'll solve our own issues. Yeah, I'm answering them. What do you mean? I'm supposed to get a result at the end. What do you think? I'm just fucking reading them?
Oh, so it's like supposed to tell if
yes,
like
dude.
Best friends or
what do you think I'm doing here?
Okay, dude.
What do you think's going on?
I thought you were just answering the questions.
I am answering the questions. It tells me the result of whether or not you are my best friend or not.
Go ahead.
Do they offer you non-judgmental support when you make wrong choices in life? See, this one's a little more difficult because I feel like I don't think that you should be non-judgmental all the time. Like sometimes, I mean, we got to keep each other in check. Like if we're doing some dumb shit, we got to let each other know. And I feel like we've done that for the most part. Like if we don't agree with something that we're doing or like paths we're taking, we usually tell each other. Like, dude, what are you thinking right now?
We also know that it's.
But we don't necessarily do it in a mean way. It's coming
from the heart, but not to take it to the heart.
Yeah, right. We do it not in a mean way, but we do it in like a listen, you know, like a brotherly way.
I do that with a lot of people, but some people aren't. You just don't have that bond with.
Yeah, they just can't take it that way.
They don't realize that you're not trying to belittle them, but you're just trying to help them in the long run.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with sometimes for this because, I mean nowadays I feel like we mostly have our heads on straight, like we kind of know what we want in life, and I would say we agree on most things these days.
Yeah.
So I would say that
well,
for the most part, we're not really judgmental because we usually agree on most stuff.
Not really agree, but like understand each other's standpoint,
exactly.
Like where we are in each other's lives. Like we have to, we may be taking different routes, but it's just what we do, what we need, or not necessarily what we need, but like what suits us best.
Yeah.
Because we're the same, we're one and the same, but we're different in each other's aspects and each other's strengths.
Yep. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
For sure.
So I'll just say sometimes for that, because I mean I don't know what else to say.
Dude, you gotta. Every time we're not gonna. It's gonna say we're not best friends.
No, it said, bro. It said, whatever. Question number 6. Do they celebrate your success and achievements? I would say absolutely every time. I don't think there's ever been once where I haven't celebrated your successes, and I would say you don't really support me in my music career ever.
Okay, dude, just drop the ball.
Yeah, you pretty much just hate every single song I've ever put out. You don't give me any judgment. You don't give me any feedback.
You're pulling that out of your ass.
This is, bro. When have you ever gave me any feedback on any song I've made? I usually send it to you, and you either don't listen to her, or if you do,
I listen to it.
Or if you do, you don't say anything.
I listen to it.
You don't say anything about it.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say.
I mean, say something. Be like, I like this part, or this part sucked. You know, like tell me something. Tell me something about it.
Okay, going back to.
I'm not saying every single thing I've sent you is good. Most of it was shit.
Well, going back to what I was saying with, I mean, I'm not scared to tell you how it is. We keep it real with each other, but that's just a thing. I feel like. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
But if it's shit, like I want you to tell me that. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. You know this. You know this by now.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been brothers. Bro, there's literally nothing in this world that will ever separate us at this point. We know that now. Bro, quit looking at it as a gay fucking thing. It's not gay.
I wasn't.
I saw it in your eyes. No. You started doing the fucking.
No, you're reading me wrong.
All right, what are you thinking then? Speak your mind.
If I already forgot, because you got my mind on the wrong shit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still gonna say every time because I feel like I'm not losing it, dude. Quit putting me down before I come over there and wrestle you.
Okay, that was gay. You can't lie.
Oh my god. See, this is all this kid does. He gaslights me.
All right, you gotta cut that out.
Cut what out?
Cut it out.
I'm not cutting shit out. Fuck you.
CJ's calling me.
Well, tell him we can't answer right now.
Cut that out.
Question number 7. Does your friend bring out the wild side in you?
What's that supposed to mean?
See, now this is a gay question,
weird.
Bro.
That is weird.
That is gay.
Elaborate, please.
What does that even mean? Does your friend bring out the wild side in you? Is there a skip button?
Where were they even going with that question?
What does that mean?
Are you guys secretly lovers?
Can we let's see if we can rephrase this in a better way. Because I think I get what it's trying to say, but
the side that you don't show many people, like yourself, basically.
Like the crazy side. Let's say crazy instead of wild. Does your friend bring out the crazy side in you? Like the fun side, dude. Like the fun wild.
I mean, yeah.
I would say so.
I feel like
I also don't like this first answer. It says yes, yes, yes.
What?
With all exclamation marks, or sometimes, rarely, or no.
Well, you better say yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna say yes, 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 because I feel like we're the life of the party sometimes. Sometimes if I'm kind of in my head, like I can not really be that good. Like I'm just kind of chilling there. And a lot of times I usually go to stuff that I don't really want to go to just because you want me to go with you. So if it's like, I just noticed there's a dead pixel right here on my screen. You see that? Right at my mouse?
I can't see that far.
That's pretty sad. This is a good monitor. This monitor was like almost $400.
Piss on it.
I'm gonna pee on that computer over there.
Why?
I've already told you this.
And you have, but tell me it again.
Because it was a great computer and it did me so much justice, and then out of nowhere it just decided to poop out, and it really upset me and made me buy a new one. So now I'm gonna pee on it. And I told everybody I was gonna pee on it.
While it's plugged in.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug it into a generator. I'm gonna buy a generator. Go outside, plug it into a generator, let it run.
So that's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna let it play a siege match too. I'm gonna let it play a siege match, and then I'm gonna pee on it.
That's gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna do a quick little pee on it, and then let it freak out a little bit and start sparking. I'm not gonna let the electricity roll through my urethra. I'll explode my penis. I don't want that.
Well, better be careful, man.
I will. Whatever, dude. I'm peeing on that thing while it's running, and it's gonna explode. I'm looking forward to the day.
Does it even run?
That's the only reason I have it right there.
Well, does it run?
If I wasn't planning on peeing on it, it'd be in the garbage right now.
How about? I'm sure you got a bigger power supply. Hook that power supply up.
I make sure to tell it every time I wake up too. I wake up, I look at that computer, I'm like, you're gonna get peed on one day.
I would hate to be told
that every morning. Every time.
I would hate that.
I'm not even bullshitting either. I wake up in the morning, I look straight at it, and I say, you're gonna get peed on.
I would shit on my day, pretty much.
That's why I'm pissed at it. Horrible computer. All right. Next question. Question number 8. Are they comfortable with your partner/family? I would say yes. I mean, when you're with my family, I mean, we usually just talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of, I almost feel bad for my family because I'm really close to my family, but like, since I never see you, whenever you're with us at my family events, I kind of just talk to you. Like, obviously my family is very inclusive, like they'll include you as well, but
I mean, that's the same with my family.
Yeah. I would feel like I'm closer with your family than you are close with my family.
Yeah.
I would say. Next question here. Does your friend express gratitude for meeting you and how valuable this friendship is for them? I mean, yeah, we constantly have talks about how much, we're happy that we have each other.
Yeah, we'll send random texts just of gratitude. Really.
Yeah. We're like, look, man, happy you're here, Just simple shit like that. Just to, remind each other. But, yeah. Before it gets too mushy, I'm going to switch it here. So, question number 10. Does your friend also respect your boundaries and accept you as a person?
What? What boundaries do you have?
Yeah, I mean, is this quiz made for girls? I feel like this is made for girls.
Probably.
Fuck your boundaries, dude. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
I do not care. No, I mean, to an extent. For, like, I'm never going to cross the line. Like, we've had that conversation before, too. Like, listen, dude, there's some things that I will never do to you. Because I know...
What is that supposed to mean?
Bro, I mean, I'm not going to go out there and say it. But there's been things that other people have done to you that I had assured you, like, bro, I just want to make sure that you know that I will never do that to you.
You're talking, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and say yes for that one. Is there any secret, big or small, that you have not shared with your best friend? I don't think so. I feel like I'm pretty much an open book.
I mean, we're pretty...
I mean, there's certain things that, like, I still keep to myself. Because I wouldn't even say they're, like, big secrets. Like, it's just kind of just, like, personal life shit that I just keep to myself. Because it's, like, there's really no need for me to... Like, I just don't feel the need to explain certain things to you, It's not like you're my fucking husband. But, sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing.
Yeah, I would say my best friend knows me in and out. That's the first answer there. How often do you get into an argument with your best friend? I guess it depends, because if we're talking real arguments,
we don't really get
never
arguments.
Happens.
We just...
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be things we disagree on.
Yeah. I mean, we fight about stupid shit all the time. And it's usually in a fun, playful way. It's never like, dude, we're not friends anymore. I can't believe you feel that way. So I would say frequently. One thing that scares you the most. Okay, this one seems to be a more personal thing. Darkness, being alone, my future, or heights. Well, it's definitely not heights because my job includes a lot of heights. So I'm constantly on skyscrapers and shit like that. So definitely not heights. I would say it's definitely not darkness. I'm not really scared. When I was younger, I was scared of the dark. But I feel like everyone was.
Fuck yeah.
Nowadays, I'm not really scared of the dark. So it's definitely between I mean, I wouldn't even say it's being alone either, because I honestly enjoy being alone. Like, yeah, there's sometimes, humans are creatures of, like, they're social creatures. You like talking with people, you like being around people. Not all the time, obviously. Everyone needs their space. Like, I enjoy my alone time. But, yeah, there's times I get lonely. But for the most part, I would say it's definitely my future. Because there's just so much unknown about my future. Like, I want to do good things, but you never know. Life takes you all over the place. A country you would love to visit. See, this is a bullshit question because it's only got 4 places on here, and it doesn't have the main one. Because I would like to go to Japan out of all of these.
Definitely not Australia. They got fucking apex predators over there.
Bro, but Australia would be cool, though.
It would be cool as hell, but like...
It would be cool.
I'm not trying to see...
No. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous creatures over there.
A fucking 15-foot-long rattlesnake.
A lot of dangerous creatures.
Crocodiles. Crocodiles.
So we got France, Spain, Russia, or Australia. I feel like I'd rather go to Spain.
France.
I think Spain. France would be cool too, but the French are assholes. I mean, that's just, everyone knows that. And it's not even necessarily like their fault. Like, that's just their culture. They're just, they're just more like self-centered people. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but fuck the French. So I'm going to go ahead. There goes all our French listeners, bro. They're all gone now. Didn't need you anyway. Go do something else. Go eat baguettes or whatever the hell. I can't say that. What am I saying? That's a horrible thing to say.
Cut that out.
Whatever. I'm not cutting shit out. I mean it. I'm doubling down. No, I'm just kidding. I like the French.
All right, then show your face.
Not really. I mean, kind of. Like, I just haven't met too many French people. The only time I really ever hear about the French is usually the Siege dev teams, because they're French Canadians, and they keep fucking the game up, so I'm a little upset with them. I'm pretty bitter, okay? So I'm going to go Spain because one of my work buddies talks about how when he went to Spain, he tells me all kinds of stories, and it sounds fun. It sounds like a great time. And apparently the Spanish love Americans, so... final question here is, what's your favorite sport? Soccer, hockey, basketball, or baseball? I am obviously going to go with... Say it, Blaine.
What is this shit list?
What's my sport out of these 4?
Okay, well, first of all, what is this shit list?
Schindler's List?
Oh, God.
What's my favorite between these 4?
Basketball. Well, why is soccer in there over football?
I mean, soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
Fuck soccer.
All right. Soccer, okay. All right. I'm definitely bleeping that one. Holy shit. Where did that even come from?
No, don't bleep it. You gotta cut it.
No, I'm bleeping it.
No.
No one's going to know what you said. Yes, there's no shot because that didn't even make sense to me. Why did you even say that? Huh? Don't say it again. We're moving on. I'm going to go ahead and find out my results here. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right.
It says we're not even friends.
It says, great, you have completed this quiz. Now create your own quiz. It's free and easy.
What?
First of all, not creating a quiz. You got best friends for life. See, I told you, dude. I'm really glad that we got the the verification from some BuzzFeed
some
quiz.
Stupid ass Google website
telling us that we're best friends.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be something fun to do, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was pretty dumb, and it was honestly a waste of all of your guys' time. So I'm sorry for putting you through that.
Skip to this part in the video.
But yeah, so there you have it. Me and Blaine are best friends.
Putting that shit in my Insta bio. I'm putting the link to it too.
Do you remember back then when people would make their own quizzes?
Yep.
To see how much you knew them, and they'd put it in their bios and shit.
Yep.
Or like the anonymous messages on Snapchat. I mean, we've all done that.
We
all did that.
That was a weird but great time.
It was weird. It was back when we were all trying to, figure each other out. What a time to be alive. Now everyone's posting nudies on the internet. How well do you know my boobs?
If you pay $5, you can see my kitties.
All right.
Now.
What else should we get into? We never talked about the Batman story. That's what it was.
What the hell?
Way back when I was trying to mention the Batman story.
We got way sidetracked.
Way sidetracked. It just popped into my head. The Batman story. For those of you wondering, has been sitting eagerly in your seats trying to figure out what the Batman story was.
How old? What birthday was that?
That was probably... It was definitely in middle school because it was after I had moved to Springfield.
You were in Springfield.
It was after I had moved to Springfield. And so back to what we were saying before, how
14, 15.
Yeah, how Blaine had moved away in 3rd grade and then came back in 5th grade, and then I had moved away in 7th grade, and I believe you moved away in 7th grade as well, right after me. It was either 7th or 8th grade you moved away.
It was halfway through 7th. It was like January.
Yeah, same for me. I'm pretty sure it was literally like right after I
think it was in February.
Yeah. Yeah, it was same with me.
A month after we got back from winter break.
Yeah, it was same with me. So I moved away, moved to Springfield, and then met a bunch of kids in Springfield, made some good friends, quite a few friends. Kavon, shout out to Kavon again. That's where I met him. Got some other buddies too there that I'm not really as close with these days, but I still have a place in my heart for them because I met some cool people there. But for the most part, I pretty much hated that school, and I graduated early just to get out of it even quicker, to get straight into work too, because I was done with that school, bro. I was not having it. But yeah, so I had Blaine over at my new house. This was the first time he had ever been to my new house, and it was for it was either that 7th grade or 8th grade birthday, something like that. And I had you over, and I was super into Batman at this time, and I mean, I'd always liked Batman, but for this particular birthday party, I told my parents I wanted a Batman cake, I wanted Batman presents, and I wanted everything to be Batman, because Batman fucking rules. The cake. Yeah, we did make the cake, you're right. But they got the supplies, the extra, the Batman gummies that we had. We had Batman gummies and Batman candles, and blue and yellow frosting to put on the cake and shit like that. So, oh wait, did we?
No, it was a red velvet cake.
I thought we made red velvet cupcakes. Maybe it was cupcakes.
It was one of the two.
It was cupcakes. I remember because we made the cupcakes and they were horrible. They tasted like shit. But hey, in the long run, secretly were really good. They tasted really weird. I don't know what I did to them that made them taste bad. But at first, when they came fresh out of the oven, they tasted really bad. But if you let them things sit, and like a week after that birthday party, dude, I was smashing like 2 or 3 of them things a day.
A week?
Dude, they were so good. I don't know why. But they like appreciated with time. So we had little Batman gummies on these cupcakes. And man, dude, that night we were on something. We were on something else.
Crack, probably.
And in my basement was where we were hanging out because we had a TV down there.
Too many Dr. Peppers.
And he brought his TV, so we were playing. I mean, that was always a staple.
You know what we were playing?
Every time we
remember?
were probably Call of Duty.
No.
Sea of Thieves?
No.
What were we playing? KO City?
Destiny.
Were we playing Destiny?
Hell yeah, we were.
No shit?
No.
Oh.
We had made Jack's Pizzas right before we went to see that movie.
Wow. Oh yeah, we watched Mars. The Martian. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. It was Matt Damon. We went and watched or what? It was either that or it was
either that or the Blair Witch.
Yeah, the Blair Witch.
One of those two.
Because I remember it was those 2 years, whatever it was. We went and watched The Martian, and we also went and watched.
It was the first one.
The Blair Witch.
I think it was Blair Witch.
For my birthday. I think it was too. Yeah. The remake of the Blair Witch, but
we went with your dad.
Yep, I think we went with my dad for both of them actually. Mm-hmm. Also, both great movies. They're funny. I mean, kind of. They had funny parts in them. Blair Witch was obviously a scary movie, but me and Blaine were cracking each other up that entire movie. So it had to be Blair Witch because we were on something that night, and that movie we were just talking the entire time, making each other laugh. And there was because remember the laser poops in that movie? We were talking about one of the guys went alone in the forest or something like that, and he started hearing trees like breaking down and like falling or whatever. and it was right after he said that he was gonna go take a poop, or one of the dudes said he was gonna go take a shit in the woods or something like that. I was like, holy shit, that dude's laser pooping the trees down or something like that.
Laser pooping.
Yeah, we had a great little chuckle about that. But back to the Batman before we get off topic here. Yeah, so we were in the basement. We had a big living room down there with the TVs, and we were playing, I guess, supposedly Destiny. I don't really remember playing Destiny. Yeah, because we were playing something for sure.
We made each of us a Jack's Pizza, and then we were playing Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that doesn't really surprise me, because I remember when Destiny was in its prime, we were grinding it pretty heavy. But, yeah, so we had these little Batman gummies on our cupcakes, and we were just down there doing dumb shit. You know, we had a little yoga ball. We had like a 2 liter of 7-Up that we had finished or something, and filled it up with water to try to bottle flip it, because that was when bottle flipping was big. And we were sitting there trying to bottle flip it off of the fucking yoga ball. And, sorry for guessing. And, we had these gummies, the Batman gummies, and we would suck them to where they were. Hold on.
Restart, go back.
We were sucking on the gummies.
Clip that chat.
No, don't clip it. We were sucking on the gummies to get them sticky, and then we were chucking them at each other. We played, dude, stop. I can say suck. There's nothing wrong with sucking things.
Okay, you might have sucked them. I licked them.
Whatever, dude. I was sucking them things down. No remorse. I don't care. Say what you want. I was sucking the Batman gummies. And we had put them...
Those gummies were ass, actually.
They were so bad. That's why we didn't eat them.
So we were
So we were playing with them because we were pissed off that they were bad because we were excited. I mean, no, everyone likes a good gummy, you know. But we were whipping them at each other, playing dodgeball with these gummies. And there was one, I can't remember who threw it. I'm pretty sure it was me. It was you. Absolutely chucked this thing. And it disappeared. And we didn't hear it hit anything. We didn't hear it hit a wall or nothing, because that's what we were laughing at mostly. It was whenever it would hit the walls, we would just like do like little funny throws, and thought we were hilarious and like throwing gummies all over the walls. We ended up cleaning up, Mom and Dad, by the way, if you're listening. We did wash the walls, so don't worry. But yeah, we were throwing the gummies, and this one that I threw, we didn't hear a sound. We were looking around like, where did it go?
It disappeared in front of our eyes.
Like, where did this gummy go? We didn't hear it, because when it would smack against the wall, like, it was a loud smack, like you could hear it. And this time we didn't hear anything. We were sitting there searching for a solid like 10-15 minutes trying to find this thing. We're like, could not figure out for the life of us what happened. So I ended up just after we gave up, couldn't find it, so ran back upstairs, got another one off the cupcakes, sucked it, and then threw it at Blaine. Okay. And then threw it at Blaine. And then eventually, that same night, we stumbled upon I think one of us went to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure it was me. I ran into the bathroom, go take a pee or whatever it was, and I look at the mirror on the bathroom, and I noticed that there's a Batman gummy stuck to it. I'm like, no shot that this is our gummy that we threw here. I was like, how did this get here? I came over, immediately went and grabbed Blaine. I was like, Blaine, how did this thing... I was like, did you stick this here? I was like, I know you did this. I was like, there's no way. He was like, this must have been when you threw it. And then we went and tracked it back to like see how, like, because so our living room had one doorway, and it was an open doorway because it was still kind of an unfinished basement, but the bathroom was finished. So the bathroom was kind of like adjacent. It was a little bit. It was like diagonal. It was diagonal from it in the hallway. It was in
the hallway that was 90 degrees from the living room. So like you take
it wasn't
sharp 90 degree, and then the bathroom is directly.
Yeah.
To the left.
So basically, what we're saying here is that there was no shot that this gummy that we threw inside the living room could have gone into this bathroom, because the wall was in the way and the doorway was like there's just no shot that it could have gotten in there. So that either I have a nasty curve and should be inducted into the MLB, or it was magic and that thing phased straight through the wall.
Batman.
I like to think that it went straight through the wall, because that's more entertaining, and I think it's funnier to think like that. So we're gonna go ahead and say that I have magical powers, and I threw a gummy through a wall. But yeah, that's the Batman story for you. That's pretty much all there is to
it. I got a good one.
What's that?
Let's see. When was this? So this is what back when I was in Argento. So probably that would have been either 6th grade or the half of 7th grade that I was in Argento. But it was when I lived in the apartments.
Uh-huh.
It was like one of the first times you came to the apartment when we moved there.
Are you talking about the Tide Pod dodgeball?
It was the same night.
That night was insane. That was with CJ. CJ remembers that night.
Yeah. What?
CJ, if you're listening, shout out. That's Blaine's brother.
What did we collectively succeed to do?
Huh?
What did we collectively succeed to do?
Well, first of all, we hacked Clash of Clans.
Oh, fuck yeah, we did.
We hacked the shit out of Clash of Clans because there was like something where you could like go to your Wi-Fi settings on your iPod or your iPhone at the time and change the DNS code to a specific code and then join Clash of Clans, and it was like a private server. Which, by the way, I don't even know how that works. How did that even work? All I know is that we were the pioneers of that, and we showed it to our whole school, and everyone was on it. And we would just play hacked Clash of Clans at lunchtime. But we also we played Tide Pod dodgeball and exploded a Tide Pod on the wall that stayed there for
This
months.
was when Tide Pod eating was like popular, like a trendy thing to do, and we were like, we're not gonna fucking eat them.
Kids that ate Tide Pods.
We're gonna play dodgeball with them instead of eating them.
Yeah, so we were playing dodgeball with them. Which, by the way, those things you can whip them things pretty fast.
Hell yeah!
And only one exploded. It was only one that exploded, and it was when it hit the wall. And I'm pretty sure I threw that one too. I threw that one at you, and you completely ducked it, no problem. And it splatted against the wall behind the couch, and it just sat there for a very long time. Like, it was never even acknowledged for some reason. I don't know if no one just saw it. I mean, it was pretty obvious that it was there.
Yep, it splatted right in the middle of the wall.
How long was that there for? It was there for a while.
It might have been. Yeah. I might have
because I remember coming back later on. I was like, "No way, that's still there." Blake.
That, or I might have tried to clean it up and then fully clean it up, and it kind of like left the mark on the wall.
Yeah, something.
It was on there.
I know what you were talking about.
What?
We broke an elliptical.
All right.
We're putting it out there.
Did.
We're putting it out there now.
Okay.
We broke an elliptical, but it was by accident.
This was.
We were goofing off.
It was in the fitness center of the apartment complex. Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't say this.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, bro. At this point, what's gonna happen? Like, I'll buy a new elliptical if you really want me to. Okay. But like, isn't there like a statute of limitations or something like that? This was so long ago.
Yeah, let's just not name drop.
There's no, huh?
No.
Oh yeah, we're not name dropping anything, so it's fine.
So,
yeah, we pretty much broke an elliptical. I'll let Blaine tell this story because he knows it better than I do.
So I was living in this apartment complex that had a fitness center, and we went to the fitness center late at night, and we thought it would be a great idea if we both simultaneously got on one side of the elliptical, because elliptical is the one where it's two separate platforms for your legs, and you're just...
It's like you're running. Yeah. Like you have things for your hands and things for your feet, and you're like
two separate
moving
sides,
them at the same time.
And me and Tay got on each side, and we were like, you know what, let's see how fast we can get this thing, because I'm pretty sure there was a speedometer or whatever on it, just like the treadmill.
Yeah, we were trying to max it out.
Like, fuck it, let's get it max speed. And we were going pretty fucking fast, and the top just completely came off.
We absolutely obliterated that thing.
It just came clean off.
I don't even know.
Well, what's even better is that we managed to fix it. No, I wouldn't say fix it.
I mean,
definitely not fix it. We got it to where it would stay on there. And what's funny about this?
We MacGyvered it back together.
Like a couple weeks later, my mom was telling me.
Well, your brother came down. CJ remembers too.
Yeah.
CJ came down and he started drilling you, bro. He started drilling both of us. He was like, "What are you guys doing? Bunch of dumb little kids. You just broke a very expensive piece of equipment or whatever."
Yep, definitely did.
And he's the one that fixed it. He's the one that put it back together.
I wouldn't say fixed.
I mean,
we
you know
got
what
it
I'm
to
saying.
where
Like,
it didn't look broke.
He made it look back to normal.
Yeah.
Like, it looked fine.
And what's funny, what makes this funny is a couple weeks later, my mom tells me that some lady came into the office and was like, "Yeah, I was on the elliptical and it just snapped in half on me." And so the
I was surprised
relief,
it took a week, bro.
Yeah, the relief that came out of me, I was like, you know what? That's on her now.
Yeah.
That ain't on us. But yeah,
we committed a crime. We broke.
Don't say that.
We broke public property.
Was that a crime?
I don't know. Probably not. Actually, I mean, we broke a toy.
Just little kids.
A workout toy. Yeah, we were young, dude. We were young and dumb. We should have said something, but we didn't. And you know what? Time's passed. And if anyone has any problems with it, hit me up.
I'll buy it.
Hit me up. I'll fix it. I'll make it right. But I mean, things break, you know. We definitely shouldn't have been toying around. I mean, we weren't even going that crazy on it. Like we were making it go fast, but like
enough to make it stop enough.
Yeah. What a time.
That one might actually still be there.
You think? It's broken. I mean, it's not like it was unrepairable. Like someone could have fixed it.
It was probably just like a loose bolt or something.
Yeah, something. But yeah. Good times.
That's just another staple in our friendship.
Yep.
Like people ask how we became friends or how we managed to stay friends. We tell them these stories.
Yep.
Because that's just shit that I remember vividly.
I'll never forget them. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
I gotta piss.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We're at about an hour and 20. So yeah, I think that's it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all them things. Blaine, where can they find you? If you want to. If you want to plug your socials, now is the time to do so. If you don't, that's fine. You can stay anonymous. I mean, they know your name already, so
you can find me.
But if you want to put your Snapchat out there or your Instagram, whatever.
No,
no,
I'm good.
Nothing. All right. Don't fucking try to contact Blaine because he's not gonna talk to you.
Yeah, don't fucking do it.
But
find me in the shadows.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think of Blaine. If you don't like him, I mean, that's tough titties because he's most likely going to be on a lot of these podcasts in the future. So, pretty much suck it, you know.
Ew.
All right, I'm just kidding. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.